So guys, welcome back. This is Open Mic with Nelson, and in case you are new here, please this is how we do it. Just subscribe, make sure you comment, make sure you like, share, and also don't forget to hit the notification button. So today I want us to talk about the Somalis, something that has been going on in the United States of America. And it's a war that has been going on between the Somalis and the Black Americans. The war between the Somalis and Black Americans. So apparently the Black Americans, okay, the Somalis, they are questioning the Black Americans. Why are they not getting involved? You know what has been happening, the deportation of Somalis. So they are asking, where are our brothers? We are not hearing their voice. Why are they not talking about our deportation? Okay, so on the other end, the Black Americans are like, you guys, you said you are not black at some extent. You said that you are Arab. So when we needed you most, when we were fighting for the rights of the black people in America, you were not involved. So why do you want us right now? So guys, I just want to hear your voice. I just want to hear your comment, how you feel about this war that has been going on. Should we consider Somalis black? Uh, are they right asking the Black Americans to be involved in the war? So I just want to hear your voice, your comment. Make sure you comment. Tell me, should we consider Somalis as black? Should Black Americans be involved in the ongoing war, in the ongoing political, whatever's been happening in America, and the deportation of the Somalis? So guys, this is Open Mic with Nelson. Make sure you watch. Talk to me through the comment section. Tell me how you feel about this. Should we consider Somalis the black or not? So I got some videos. I've compiled some videos. I'm not the original creators of the video, so credit given to the original content creators of the video. In case you find we have used your video and you're not okay with us using your video, just make sure you reach to us, talk to us through the at the end of this video. We have our email. Just email us, talk to us, and we shall do the necessary. So guys, just watch. Make sure you comment, make sure you like, and make sure please you subscribe. We are up to 200 subscribers, and I know with you guys you'll make me reach there. This is Open Mic Nelson. Tell me your views. Should we consider Somalis black or not?
Y'all made your own communities. Y'all said you had your own culture, separate from us. So now that you're in trouble, you want to claim blackness?
You want me to advocate for a group of people, for a community that, generally speaking, collectively, does not refer to themselves as black.
There is a real tension between the Black Americans and the Somali Americans. Yes. After the recent political attack on the Somalis, with discrimination and fear campaign, some of the Somalis have called it out. This is an attack on black community. The moment they did that, the Black Americans responded, "You're not black. That's our identity." Sheesh. Somalis stepped back and said, "Okay, we'll start calling ourselves Somalis." Chill like that. The moment they did that, the Black Americans responded, "Stop acting like you're not black." Sheesh. Somalis are confused. Here's the reality. The term black is a racial category. However, over hundreds of years later, it actually became an ethnic identity as well. So now when people say Black Americans, is referring to African Americans. Yes, unique people, unique culture, unique history, unique struggle, right? Hip hop, civil rights, soul music. Name the list. Chill like that. Black Americans. Clarity needs to come from you, okay? If you take that term to mean your identity, chill like that, okay? And the moment Somalis refer to their identity as Somali, let's not have this back and forth.
Are Somalis considered black? I'm sorry to be the one that sparks this debate, but it has to be done. I used to be of the opinion back in the day that, of course we're black. Somalis, look at our skin tone. But as the years went on, my opinion started to change. If you're asking, are Somali skin tone black? Then of course, yes, our skin tone is. But then I realized as the years went on, it's nothing to do with skin tone, because even people who are considered black come in different shades of black. I started to realize that when people ask whether Somalis are black, it's a reference to, are Somalis the same as other fellow African countries such as Nigeria, Ghana, and the countries within West Africa. And then I thought, no, we're not the same as those people. Yes, we're all from Africa, but a Moroccan isn't the same as a Nigerian, and a Nigerian isn't the same as a Somali. A Moroccan isn't considered black, a Nigerian is considered black, and a Somali, for some reason, it sparks a big debate. You got Somalis who say, we're not black, we didn't go through a slave trade. I don't think going through a slave trade is what makes you considered black first. And at the same time, why are we listening to Western societies who categorize people based on their skin tones? This is a white man, this is a black man, this is whatever, this is an Arab. So my question is, because I still don't have a definitive answer, can Somalis consider themselves black? I mean, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just asking.
We Black Americans do not owe anyone a damn thing, especially any individual or any group or any organization that is anti-Black and racist. For example, the Somali situation. They came out last year and boldly lent their support and advocacy to the felon-in-chief. They ignored Black Americans because of their anti-Blackness. Now they are dealing with the consequences of their vote. As well they should. It's time for these folks to be big boys and big girls and take their medicine. Now all of a sudden they are Black, when just a year ago they stated that they were Somalis. They weren't Black American. They were Somalis, they were Muslim, and they were Arabs. Because see, like many other POC groups who immigrate over here, they believe that they are superior to us, and they have bought into all of the white supremacist lies and talking points about the Black American community. And they have not only bought into those lies, but they continue to teach and spread those lies within their own communities. Black Americans, we have really seen that within the past year, ever since the presidential election. We do not owe anybody or anyone our forgiveness, our grace, our empathy, or our compassion. For me personally, I have none for them. It is not Black Americans' fault that we are standing alone. Should we be unified with especially other members of the diaspora? Yes. But I choose to live in reality, and we are not. And again, it is not Black Americans' fault. We are the one group in the United States of America that have had to fight to have our humanity recognized, and then to fight for the rights that we deserve. And because of our struggle and our sacrifice, many of these immigrant groups, including members of the diaspora, have come over here after the main struggle was ended and the Civil Rights Act was passed, and have enjoyed the fruits of our labor, starting businesses, going to school, when they become eligible, voting and participating in the democratic process, and taking other opportunities, again made possible by Black American fight for justice and equity and equality. But turning around and then looking down on us and spewing white supremacist lies. And we all know what they are. They advocated specifically the Somalis for the felon-in-chief last year, and they did indeed vote for him and helped to put his regime in power, and now they are dealing with those consequences. And now all of a sudden they want to be Black. We're all Black. No, the hell we are not. These white leftists and progressives, I have always said that they are the same brand of ice cream as MAGA and Republicans. They're just a different flavor. And boy, have they been showing their asses ever since Jasmine Crockett announced she's running for Senate. The woman is already in Congress. Think about that. She is just running to switch houses. She will not get an increase in pay, but she believes, and I believe it too, that she will be more effective in the Senate. And these folks have come out the woodwork with all of their bullshit, the same routine that they pulled on Kamala Harris last year. But we see you all. All of you all are motivated by two things: your racism and your misogyny. Black Americans, the only thing that we have to do and need to do is to continue to be Black American, and then when it is time, die. That's it. We don't owe these people our support. We don't owe them our advocacy that they seem to think that they're entitled to, despite their racism and anti-Blackness. Even those of us within our own community who sided with white supremacy, all of them can take a first-class express ticket straight to the pit of hell. Black Americans, we stand alone, but that's okay, because y'all, we are enough. Keep that in mind and be careful out here.
Hey guys, let me see. Now, I know everybody been talking about the Somalians who say they are not Black, but they do say they are Africans, but they say they're not Black. And so, I thought about that, and, I started reading a little different things, and I see different ones who come out and say that they are not Black. And I understand what they're saying. Here in America, it doesn't bother us, when they say Black or African American, which we are African American. We born in America, but we have traits in Africa, so it makes us African American. But back on the subject of saying I understand what they say. So when you say Black, when you think about it, when you said Black, this is Black. This is Black. That's Black. So that means that I'm far from Black. It really don't matter to me. I'm above all of that, so we just go with the flow here in America. But I do understand when you say Black, this is Black. Then I don't know. I'm a little. My beard is black and gray, so you most definitely can tell I'm not Black. But I do understand. I do understand that something that white people come up with and gave us, and we okay with it. And it don't make us or break us. And I don't care about it. So when I say I'm proud to be Black, maybe I should say instead of that, I'm proud to be an African American. Or I'm just proud to be part African. Now, some of you, you even hate the color here in America. Some of you hate the color that you are. Whether you Black, brown, or cream. Just like some of the Latinos and the Mexicans. For some reason, some of you want to be white so bad that you're willing to do whatever it takes to try to fit in the white race. And what you fail to realize is that it's a white club only. I never wanted to be a part of the white club anyway. Never had no desire. Not one desire. I love who I am. Wouldn't go back and trade it for anything. Whether I'm Somalian African descent, or whether I'm Ghana African American descent, I am an African American. And I go with the flow and say, yeah, okay, I'm Black. But then when you look at it, I'm a little lighter than Black. And so I certainly understand what they're saying. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care what you. I don't care. I don't care what you call me. Whether you say I'm Black, whatever. There are some things you can't call me, but you probably call me that anyway. But I don't know if you call that in my face, but it doesn't matter. And so I just wanted to say that about maybe try to paint a little bit more picture on why maybe some of the Somalians said they're not Black. Because some of you are not Black. Just like white people are not white. They might be cream. They might be peach, pale. Some of them ain't white. And then some of them are just like Casper the friendly ghost. But anyway, I'm just sharing. Anyway, guys, appreciate you following me. Y'all like, follow, and share, and have a great day.
If this video shows up on your For You page, it's for one reason and one reason only, okay? I know you're aware of the commotion that the Somalian community is facing right now, the racism that they're dealing with, the xenophobia, the rise in xenophobia that is being hurled in their direction in their community. And I'm here to remind you to mind your black ass business. Thank ya. For better explanation, the following comparisons is not for competition, but for education, okay? A quick little educational course on the crisis that is racism. You know, the same crisis that the Black Americans here have been screaming about for ages, forever, since the beginning of time. Racism that other members of the Black diaspora allowed to happen to Black Americans under the guise that they were a better version of Black Somalians. Trump called the Somalian community garbage. He said that Minnesota was letting in garbage. He said he didn't want them in his country, in this country. He stated that Somalian people are the main perpetrators of billions and billions of dollars in welfare fraud. All untrue and disgusting claims rooted in xenophobia and bigotry. But I can't trip too much over it. And you want to know why I can't trip over what he's saying about the Somalian people in the Somalian community? It's because I still remember what he said about the Haitian community, what he said about the Black American community. I remember that. Not just them, the Latinos, the Asians, the Middle Easterns. I remember the Muslims, the Arabs. I remember what he said about all of them. Earlier this year, Trump referred to the Black American community as thugs. He stated that their children, Black kids, were born criminals that needed to be locked up and put away. He called Black attorney districts rabid animals. He said that they were criminal suspects. He stated that they were unintelligent, had low IQs. That was literally Jasmine Crockett's rollout announcement and her telling everybody that she was running for Texas Senate. That's what he said. Mind you, this is just the tip of the iceberg. In 2015, Trump called Mexican people grapists. He said that they were criminals that were bringing in drugs illegally in this country. That's why he wanted the wall. In 2017, he reportedly stated that Nigerian people would never leave this country and go back to their huts. In 2017, he called North Korea an embarrassment to China. In 2017, he said that all Haitian people have AIDS. In 2018, he said that Haiti, El Salvador, the entire African continent, he referred to them as shithole countries during a White House meeting, okay? In 2019, the entire xenophobia towards the Asian community, calling it the China virus. You understand? The Kung Fu. In 2014, in October, he said that Puerto Rico was a literal floating island of garbage. That's what he said. The next month, he said that the Haitian migrants over here were eating people's pets. This is not a comparison of competition, but just to educate you that this has always been a problem. And the first people to experience it, the Black Americans in this country, have been trying to warn everybody, but nobody listened. And now it gives a whole new meaning, a personal meaning to that phrase. If you let them do it to me, they're going to do it to you. If you really believe that this is the year of revelation, if you really believe that this is the year of reality, if you really believe that this is the year where everybody is finally facing the truth, do not intervene. Do not defend. You can feel sympathy, you can feel empathy on the sidelines. Do not stick your neck in this fight. Do not do it. Let them feel it. Let them feel it right now. Let them realize exactly the place, the true title that they've always held in the eyes of these white supremacist people. Let them finally see.